Well, hello Virgo, welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. This is going to serve for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Virgo, anywhere else you have Virgo very heavy in your chart for the week of the 7th through the 13th. My apologies to everyone. The videos that I recorded for the first week of March, I tried to do them 3 times and I had to dump my computer. There was some sort of system problem and I could not restore them from backup, but we move forward and here we go. So if you are new to my channel, firstly, thank you for stopping in. For those individuals that have been with me, you understand that one of the things that we're doing is we're laying down one card for every single day of the week. We will discuss the astrology about it. We will clarify, and we will also, at the end of the video, have a separate stack for each of the placements. So Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, and Virgo Rising. Okay, we will also pull in a sacred geometry card for you, and we will also pull in this week a therapy angel card for you to tie everything together. I hope that you have all been well. So we've got a couple of placements that are happening this week. I want to make sure that if you have any of these in your chart and they are important to you, make sure that you are taking a look at the Taurus, the Gemini, and the Cancer specifically. And then if you have Leo in your chart, Leo shows up on Sunday. So that is the transition of the energies from the moon placement. We talk about the moon a lot because the moon is where we are living our emotional lives for most people. Okay, so far this is looking really, really good, Virgo. Oh my gosh, you start off with the Ace of Pentacles. You go into the Page of Cups in the reverse position on Tuesday. Again, we'll clarify, but you have the King of Swords that is showing up on Wednesday, the 9 of Pentacles on Thursday, the Star card on Friday. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse on Saturday, and we have duplicate cards that are showing up on Sunday. We have the 6 of Swords in reverse, and we have the Queen of Wands, both in the reverse position. This is not a bad reading. You guys, what this is talking about here is giving you a break. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on here. It's like you need to take a breaky break. You have a lot of activity that's taking place here this week, and probably up until this point, the universe is saying to you, you deserve a break. You deserve to slow down a little bit. You deserve a little bit of you time. That's literally what this reading is saying. But let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got. So on Monday, we've got this Ace of Pentacles that is showing up here. Now, again, we talked about Taurus being in the moon position, and Taurus governed by Venus, talking about all things physical with structure, right? Whether it's our physical body or whether it's actually resources. But we do have this new beginning that's taking place here with this Ace of Pentacles showing up in the upright right away on Monday, right in the Taurus energy. Now on Tuesday, with this Page of Cups in the reverse position, I gotta tell you, we do have a few different things that are going on. In Aquarius, okay, we have the moon, I beg your pardon, we have Libra, oh, words, woman, we have Venus, we have Mercury, and we have Mars, all taking place in the sign of Aquarius. So that's a lot of mental chatter that's taking place on the energy for this particular day. And then we have this beautiful trine that shows up just before the energy moves from Taurus into the energy of Gemini. Okay, so I'm not surprised that the Page of Cups is in the reverse position, but this very easily could represent information or other things not capable of getting to you on this particular day. This also could indicate for some of you that have children that maybe you have a little bit of focus that needs to be put on your child on this day. Again, we will clarify, but that's the energy that I'm getting out of this right now. Okay, when we move into the energy of Wednesday, we're back into the air sign, which doesn't surprise me because the moon will have fully been into the sign of Gemini on this day. But what it is that we're talking about is clarity, right? The King of Swords brings us the ultimate level of clarity. This could also indicate an authority figure. So it could be legal, medical, something of that particular nature. This is a help profession. This is something that's going on. Words. Okay, let me just grab some water. Sorry. I got so much I want to say. I'm just saying it too fast. I got to slow down here. I would say this is about taking authority for yourself in a particular situation if you're not already dealing with an air sign or you have air in your chart, okay? And what that leads us to is clarity that you're receiving is this area of the Nine of Pentacles. Now, I'm going to physically go back to body again, because I think, Virgo, obviously you as an earth sign need to be able to appreciate what this means. Now, the Nine of Pentacles means a couple of different things as well. Physical structure, including your body, being grounded, right? Being grounded in the energy that is around you, surrounding you. Now, the Nine of Pentacles does talk about the fact that we are secure. We have the things that we need because we are grounded. But it also does talk about the fact that not only do you have everything that you need, you can also afford to, when you put the time and energy and effort into it, into new thought processes that are going to expand your horizons, okay? And or support somebody with something. I'm going to go back to this child because I am getting the energy that we do need to focus. There's a higher level of perspective that's going to happen for many Virgo this particular week, okay? However, we move into the energy of the star when we get into Friday's energy. So we do have Aquarius energy that's popping back up. Now, Aquarius is having a conversation with Venus again, but also having this conversation with Mars. So Venus and Mars are in play here with this Aquarius energy, right? How do we balance the energy of propulsion, this assertive energy that we have with Mars, with it being very beautiful and tangible and touchable, in an even balanced way? That is kind of what the energy of this of Aquarius is doing for us on this day. Now, the other thing that comes into play here, when the moon enters into of Cancer, now we have a lot of water energy that's taking place this day, right? Because we already have the sun in Pisces, and now we have the moon entering into the sign of Cancer. So you've got this extra water and this fluid communication that's coming out. The star is actually asking you to broaden your horizons, take it further. This is the wishing card for a lot of other people as well. The universe is saying, we're going to help to restore what needs to be restored for you, but you actually have to take some action here, and you have to put a little bit of effort into it. But this is still a very gorgeous card. What we have here when we move into the energy of Friday, on Saturday, is the energy of full Cancer in motion here. But we've got some lot of activity that's making transits and doing these gorgeous things here on the weekend. Firstly, we have the sextile that is happening with the energy of Pisces in Mercury. Like I said, that's a huge conversation piece that's happening. And we also have Jupiter coming in to have this conversation now as well. So Jupiter doing this little trine, this beautiful conversation, let's line it all up here, right? Is talking about our expansion when it comes to a potential Wheel of Fortune moments, wisdom and abundance. But with the Seven of Cups in the reverse position, it means that there's no confusion about what it is that you need to do. There's a decision that has been made about how it is that you need to move forward. You've made the decision because the Seven of Cups is in the reverse position. Now, leading this to Sunday, okay, where you both have the Six of Swords in the reverse position and the Queen of Wands in the reverse position, this is stop. This is the energy of, we don't need to put any additional energy or effort into this on this particular date, or perhaps there's something that's going on that is preventing you from doing so. But what we have here is this conjunction that is happening with Neptune in the sign of the sun sign of Pisces, right? So we've got a lot of Pisces energy that is taking place on this day. A huge amount of water. And we also have, for some people, this very uncomfortable opposition where we've got Pluto change and rebirth going on with the energy of Capricorn. We're going to be talking about that for the next little bit of time here. What do we need to transform in order to move forward? Well, this is the day where it kind of all challenges itself up together. So this is not a good day to be doing any effort, but it's also a Sunday. So you take your rest when you need it, because some of you need to be in the energy of just resting. Now, I'm going to pull forward the card for the sacred geometry and then your angel card really quickly here to see what other information can lend to support here for our Virgos. Okay, yep. Your card from the sacred geometry is clarity, right? Staying clear and staying focused on the prize. This is the energy of 7. So we are talking for many of you spiritual direction here, but we are talking about moving forward. We're talking about staying clear and we're staying focused on the prize, okay? Now let's get our therapy angels out here for our Virgo. That was super fast. Thank you very much. Some of you need a break. We have the energy of singing and dancing. So this is talking about making sure that you're expressing yourself in a way that your psychic powers can try to, or senses really, can move through the energy of the movement and the flow that's happening with the water this particular week. So that would explain to me why there's not a lot of action that's technically taking place here on Sunday. Now, let's go ahead and move forward, okay? Let us move forward and let's see what other clarification we can get out of these different cards here for you. Let's see what's going on with this Ace of Pentacles on Monday for our Virgo. All right, well, the first card that wants to pop down here is the Queen of Swords. So had some challenges or some softening of energy. Every single sign has received this double card in one way, shape, form. You're the only sign that hasn't received the Sun at this point, but that's all right. It may still pop up yet. We have the Devil card and we have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse position. So here's what we've got going on, guys. We had some confusion, perhaps, in the past energy here, okay? And you're realizing what level of tenacity really needs to be put into trying to change a circumstance for you. Now, usually the Devil card calls attention to toxicity. It can call attention towards where we're doing something to the extra level, how much effort we're really putting in when it comes to a decision that you have been making on something. It can be with work, it can be with substance or even ideas. But what it is that you're doing here is you're releasing yourself from the old idea of what was going on so that you can let the new energy pop forward. I like this. So you're coming less out of your head, more into your heart space, and really understanding what that energy is. Now, this Page of Cups. Let's get into the Page of Cups in the reverse position. Perhaps you are just at this point where you are not ready to communicate to someone, or the energy of someone else that's coming in to talk to you is not necessarily going to happen on this day. I think that there's a lot of conversating that's happening on this day. We do have the Wheel of Fortune that shows up in the reverse position, right? How do we get this to take place for us? What is it that I need? What energy needs to come into my awareness? We have the Magician that shows up here in the reverse position. So I want to put this out there, guys, because I think you guys all know that the Magician is both the energy of Virgo and Gemini, okay? So this is you. You are evaluating kind of what's going on. I feel you're not communicating to someone else about what else needs to happen. You're kind of stewing on the information on the inside, and there's really nothing wrong with that. But with the Magician in the reverse position with the Wheel of Fortune, yep, there we go. Can't deny this. You are really contemplating strongly, perhaps making an offer towards someone or waiting for the different conditions to straighten up a little bit. Now, I did bring up the fact that there was this huge child energy that I was getting in this arrangement as well. So I still want to put the emphasis for some of you that have children that there might be a little bit more information that needs to come out of the woodwork with your child, whether it's a child or a, you know, whatever the age of the child is. There's someone that's younger than you, and I do feel I'm getting a strong maternal push that this has a lot to do with a child on this day. So just put that out there, okay? There's something that they might need your support with on this day. But with the Lovers in the reverse position, the Magician in the reverse position, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse position, we are not seeing the elevation of energy come out this day. That's fine. We do see it show up here when we get to Wednesday with this King of Swords, okay? This also can indicate to me with the Queen and the King in opposite positions that your energy from feminine and to masculine is going through this switch over when you get to this Tuesday energy. Let's get some more information on this King of Swords. They're not in balance at this particular moment, so why are we communicating if it's not there, right? Let's move to see what we've got. We got the High Priestess. There's additional information that needs to come out. Again, that's supporting what it is that we've got going on here. The High Priestess has more energy to share. And she's also saying, hey, Virgo, you're a magic being, okay? You need to use your intellect. You need to use your gifts here to try to figure out what we've got going on. We have the Libra energy coming out as far as the Empress. So again, could be Libra or Taurus that we're talking about as far as people that you could be mixing with here. But the Empress and the upright, again, that whole, it is the energy of the divine feminine in its complete energy here, right? So when the Empress is in the upright, we're talking about manifesting things that we need and allowing the details to come through and show up in the natural time. We are talking mother energy also, so a lot of care and energy for oneself. We do have the Five of Cups energy that supports that also, and the King of Wands. So some of you, this may not relate to everyone, but some of you are in the position of trying to heal past anything that's been going on from an emotional perspective up until this particular moment. When we have the Five of Cups, we are talking about realizing that three of the energies, right, past energies need to go. Something is not quite right. We are making a change this week, and we're taking two full cups with us so that we can move into the energy of having the energy, this King of Wands, this entrepreneurial energy that we do have here. It doesn't have to be entrepreneurial energy, but this is the energy of work, okay? This is the energy of now having the clarity received so that we know what to do to move forward in our work. Now, when we get to this energy of Thursday, the Nine of Pentacles is saying you are solid where you're at, right? You do need to contemplate what it is that those new seeds can offer you so that you can share the wealth or share the ideas or plant some new seeds very, very clearly for continued growth. Let's see what we have on the Nine of Pentacles here on this Thursday's energy. All right. Yep. We've got the Ten of Wands that's showing up. So you've realized that there's something that you are almost completed with and something that you're done with. Could be a project. It could be a whole lot of list of things, but the Ten of Wands is always indicating that we are at the end of the cycle. We're done with this project. We're done with this cycle. We have to let something go so that we can be a little bit more balanced in our energies and we can move on to the next thing. Let's get the clarifier on the Ten of Wands, and that happens to be the Three of Pentacles in the reverse position. So yeah, something is going on here. Like I said, with these Pentacles energies, something new that you want is indicating that this resource, and let's change the word to resource, not just money, because it can be money, people, time, places, right? The Ten of Pentacles, especially when we're dealing with family or dealing with legacy for what it is that you need for your long term, something has to change for you to continue to be solid. And you're realizing that there is some sort of a mix that is not necessarily in your favor here. And so that is what you're choosing to drop. The Three of Pentacles can indicate also for some people teaching and learning moments. And, you know, you're going to kind of figure out what those three pentacles, these extra pentacles are that you're spending time and energy on that maybe not be panning out for you, which is what you're dropping. That's supported here with the Queen of Pentacles at the end of the day. Again, having enough energy to continue this momentum forward for what you've built for yourself. Let's move into the energy of what Aquarius is trying to tell us here on Friday. Friday. So what we've got going on here is a lot of conversating in the universe. How do we make these changes balance out, right? That's what the star, wish on the star. Well, we have the Six of Cups in the reverse position. So you have been thinking about all of the evaluating that's been going on here. What is pleasurable for me and what is not pleasurable for me? What is it that I need to move towards? And now you're ready to actually do it. Now we have, there it is. I knew it was coming out. Now that we've discovered and we've spent time going within and conversating about what it is that makes us feel good, the sun is going to shine on this new opportunity for you, okay? Got the sun and, oh my gosh, that's just huge. There it is. I was expecting one of these to come out, but we've got two. So we have double energies. Now we have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the Hierophant. So teaching and learning for some of you is coming into play here. The Hierophant is talking about convention. Usually it's convention of work or the way that we work, things of that particular nature. So the sun is highlighting that there is something that we need to change going forward in order to have this steady value. It's also indicating that you have been planting seeds and that something that you want and that you started a while back is starting to present itself right now. This Knight of Pentacles is the cosmic Amazon delivery man delivering something. Now, this means a couple of different things. The Hierophant has this energy of Taurus because that is Taurus sign. You could be dealing with a Taurus at this particular moment, Virgo. But the Hierophant is also talking about teaching and learning. So there's this emphasis on some sort of delivery being given to you, this promise or this gold at the end of the tunnel with some sort of teaching and learning that you have been involved with, right? So you are going within, you're understanding the different keys and the different nodes and the different things that need to take place for you to move forward. I really do enjoy this energy. The convention here for some of you could be, I'm not really seeing it. I'm not seeing marriage. I'm not seeing coupling up of anybody else coming in here as much as it is taking responsibility and understanding what your next level of responsibility is if you're not dealing with the energy of a different earth sign coming in here. Let's move to Saturday, where we have the Seven of Cups. Well, whatever has been presenting, you're going from the Six of Cups in reverse to the Seven of Cups in reverse. This is huge progression, you guys. This is figuring out what we don't want so that we know what we do want. And we've chosen something. The Seven of Cups is here. The first card out. Well, hello. Hi. Hi, Virgo. There we are. We've come into our own reading. We've made a decision about what it is that we need to remove from ourselves, what is conflicting with what our overall values may need to be, and where it is that we are not spending time appropriately. I'm going to go back to child because it keeps popping up. I think one of you has a child or another has a child that is going to require a little bit of your support here. So just be mindful if you are a parent, paying attention to that. But there is a release of conflict that is showing up here that I'm seeing. So let's get the final card. Yep, we have the Temperance card that shows up here. So there's moderation that's taking place here. The universe is working behind the scenes in your favor to make this determination. This is a lot of energy that you've spent here towards the beginning of the week getting to this point here where Temperance shows up here. So this is Sagittarius energy, just to give you the signs that are showing up here. But Temperance is trying to put something back in order. Temperance is trying to make sure that we are putting a little bit of extra effort into moderating something that we had to let go as far as the conflict. And that definitely explains to me why Sunday's energy is kind of backing down just a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and get the clarifier here, because we have the Queen and the King of Wands in opposition, and we had the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords. If this has a lot of energy when it comes to relationship, I'm definitely not seeing that we're all seeing eye to eye as far as moving forward. Yep, we got the Strength card in the sideways position, which means we definitely need to rest. We are working on our healing on this particular day. That is so important. Whether it's physical healing, mental healing, or even spiritual healing, you've got to take some time out and you've got to allow yourself to integrate all these different energies that have come up to this point. The final cards that we have here is you have made some decisions, and we do have this energy with the Three of Cups. So it's possible that you are making a huge change when it comes to an emotional commitment that you've made to someone. There could be, again, a little bit of interference. There's multiple things that are going on here with some of you and some choices that you've made, or you're trying to get yourself to a point where you're understanding where those interferences need to go. The Three of Cups in the reverse position can indicate that very specifically on its own, but when I see it here with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse position, we definitely are taking a look at something that is interfering with our ability to move forward. We're taking a look at what that is, right? We're going to pull one more card with that Queen of Wands in the reverse position. Thank you. Yep, we got the Four of Wands. So there's something that's not quite right. I'm going to say in homeland or office land here. That Page of Pentacles popping back up here. Somebody's child needs a little bit of extra attention here, or you're going to find out that your child is going to be reaching out to you. Yep, and it has a lot to do with trying to be independent. So I was pretty spot on when it came to this. Someone's going to need a little bit more of your time and effort this particular week as far as a child is concerned. That's what I'm getting. So you've got to slow down here on what you want to do, and you may have to focus a little bit on someone else in order to help them in a particular situation. So that is a very, very full reading, my friends. At the end of the day, don't lose your faith. We are talking about staying clear and focused. And in order for you to do that, to take advantage of this new Ace of Pentacles, right, which is going to lead you to your whole level of Ten of Cups moment and happiness, you're going to have to put some emphasis on other people this week, not just yourself. So slow down where you need to slow down. Take your breaks where you need to take your breaks, because you will be called on to step up to the plate, maybe for some other person, and that will eventually support you in the long run. Okay, now we're going to move into the actual placements for our Virgo Sun, Rising, and Moon. So if you have a question for your angels, this might be a good time to pause the video. I'm going to start first with the Virgo Sun, and then we'll go in sequence right with Virgo Rising and then Virgo Moon. Here we go with Virgo Sun. What is the additional information that is coming out? We've got two energies. So the first energy that we have is the Capricorn I use. And the Capricorn energy I use literally is the Devil card. So that is energizing yourself and realizing where you're putting your energy. Where are you putting your energy? Are you burning it at the both ends of the stick? Some of you are very, very tired. Okay. Now, what we have here as the support card also is the part of fortune. It also is talking about increase. So this is the universe asking you to take advantage and understand where it is that you are putting your time, energy, and your resources when it comes to that. Very specifically, both of these cards are the Devil and the Ten of Pentacles. So if you are a Virgo sun, a majority of the detail that's going to come to you is going to be here on this upcoming Monday. Let's go ahead and take a look at your numerology card. Yep. Teaching and learning moments. So in order for you to take advantage of, again, this new gift when it's talking about resource, whether it's money, people, whatever the case may be, you got to put a lot of time and effort here, softening up a little bit to figure out what this teaching and learning moment is for yourself. Let's go ahead and grab your Ask Angels for our Virgo sun. And that was very quick. Thank you. You got to let go. Got to let go. Got to let God. Got to let go. Got to let the universe. Got to let go and figure out what other energy you haven't thought about up until this point. Start ticking some boxes. And Virgo, you already got a checklist going, so you might as well pull it out and take a look at it. Whether it is a younger person, a child, whether it is expectation of someone coming in and providing you with something, you are responsible for it. I do feel that this is more of your energy, okay, to be perfectly honest. Outside of the child, this would be your energy not putting forth or not exuding and not burning yourself out, because you are considering what's going on with this turn of events in your process. What is it that I need to do? I haven't quite put the same level of decision making at this particular moment into what that is, which is why the Lover shows up in the reverse position. Still a very, very good reading for you, but Monday is going to be more of the emphasis on what happens Monday, Tuesday for you. The universe is saying stay clear and focused on what it is that your goal is. And if you don't know what that is, you need to start really, again, pull that box out and start ticking things off of the box. And you do need to make sure that you're expressing yourself. You do have this ability to be fluid as soon as you know what you want. And I think that's what's happening for you in the rest of this week. You're making very strong decisions here. The universe is supporting you as well. And it's just giving you an extra day off here on the Sunday so that you can have all of your ducks in a row with the strong choice it is that you are making for this upcoming week. Okay, so that's what I have for our Virgo suns. Let's move these off to the side. Now let's move on to our Virgo rising. What do we have for our Virgo rising that they need to focus on more specifically here on this week? What is the additional message for our Virgo rising? You have two cards as well. You have the second house, which is owning, okay? And then you have the Mercury mind. That's literally the Magician card that's showing up here. Now, let's go up to this second house owning. Okay, so the second house owning energy is the energy of the Two of the Two of Pentacles. Now, we don't actually stage the Two of Pentacles here in the reading per se. It doesn't show up in one spot here, okay? But the Two of Pentacles is the energy of trying to balance resources, okay? And I do think that that's what this energy here is. I'm going to put a little bit of the emphasis on the 3 because you've already moved from the 2 to the 3 and realizing where something is a little bit imbalanced with your resources. Even if the resource is your own physical body being grounded in something, right? You got to make some decisions. But there's no denying that the Mercury mind here 100% is the energy of the Magician. So this is where I feel that your energy is going to be taking place. I really feel that a lot of it is going to be here on Thursday, but I think this beginning of the process starts for you on Tuesday. What are you owning? What are you putting your energy into? What are you spending your currency on, whether it's spiritual currency or physical dollars and cents? That is what is going on for you. Reevaluating. Let's move into your numerology card. Ooh, that was fast. Hello. We definitely have moderation that comes up. That is pretty much the equivalent of the Temperance card, if you will. Something got to change, right? We've got to make some balancing changes here with this fluid momentum that's happening for you this particular week. It just very easily and quickly supports that whole process. Let's move forward with your Ask Angels card. Woo! That's fast. Thank you, universe. And we have get more information. Okay. So for some of you, this is going to have a lot to do with making decisions about what to do. I keep telling you that there's something going on with these 3 additional pentacles that are going on here. You're going to make a decision about what it is that is going to be important for you. So you could be presented with an idea. It's not coming necessarily on this day. You're not really presenting any energy to anyone else on this particular day either. But there is this energy, especially when we get this clarity piece and moving forward with some sort of an idea that something old had to go so that something new can come in. Before you do any other work, before you get to this point on the weekend, you are definitely going to have to get a little bit more information about what that project is, what that communication is. And again, if this has a lot to do with your child in this situation, you're going to have to get more information so you know how best to support them. But you still do have the Sun card that comes out here. So there is some beautiful energy that comes here with the Sun card and the Aquarius moon card here, or the star card that we have here. So this is still really, really good energy. Okay, let's move forward now to our Virgo moon position, and let's see what additional details are here for you. Virgo moon, please, universe. Virgo moon. Thank you. Wow. This, what are we escaping to? We have the 12th house. And the 12th house energy, you guys, really is all about where we have our emphasis on friends. 3 of Cups, literally. 3 of Cups, what makes us happy, where we at in our energy. And so as we're going through this healing process here with our making the decision about healing and restoration about something that we maybe have some regret for, maybe, but this 5 of Cups is spilling those 3 cups over so that we can take the 2 full cups with us, which are new options and choices. It's all about this Sunday for you. It's all about this weekend. This entire week for you is going to be about evaluating what it is that has to go so that the new things can come in. And you are strong enough. And so as soon as the Strength card goes into this full upright position, okay, because it's in the middle, then the rest of the story will change for you. But you have to make some decisions about what this 3 of Cups energy is. And we're talking about escape for you here. That's what's going on with friends. You have to make the determination about where, you know, loyalties might be as far as your energy input, especially if it's a new business opportunity that's coming on for you. Let's grab your numerology card here. Ooh, that was super fast. Thank you, universe. And what we have is new beginnings, 100%. That's what this is all about, you guys. You definitely have new beginnings that are here. You've got some gold in them, their heels. You got choices that you're very strongly making. The only thing the universe is saying is before you put effort, there's a little bit more research. You got to figure out what's going on. There are new beginnings, and you should put your emphasis on what that is this week. Stay clear and focused, and use the energy of singing and dancing to move those chakras, any unstuck energy, to help you along when you get to this particular weekend part. Let's get your Ask Angels card to cap this off for you. Such a good reading, you guys. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Now, you also have Reconsider, and there's another card that's coming in here. And no need to worry. So what I'm getting out of this is a lot of this energy when we get here. When we get to Thursday, Friday, or Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you may have this opportunity where you're challenging yourself a little bit between what's healing and what might need to go as far as regret or an apology or something like that when you get to the 6 of Cups. Just reconsider what your responsibility is in a particular situation. You may want to take another look at the options that are available towards you, okay? And figure out this reconsideration that's happening with this 3 of Cups. Where does the rubber meet the road here for you? Because you are always going to need to be an independent person, and that's very clearly what we see here. Level of independence, not necessarily investing into this new business, not necessarily investing into this new circumstance that's going on with this structure, not necessarily investing time and energy here, not just from a physical standpoint, but, you know, if you're reconsidering something, then the universe is saying, hey, there's no need to worry about that. You are on your own track for this new beginning. Okay, that is what I have for all of my Virgo sun, moon, and rising. Hopefully you were able to get a lot of information out of this. I enjoy giving this information to you guys in this format. If you do enjoy it, click like, share, subscribe if you haven't already done so. Feel free to comment below. And if you would like a personal reading with your specific energy, then make sure you take a look at the description box for how to book a session with me. Make sure you take a look at your sun, your moon, and your rising to get a very full picture. Thank you very much, and we will talk to you soon. Bye for now.